Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Break It Down. Let's do Arueshalae's quest. You've never seen Arueshalae looking so happy and inspired. It gives you a wide smile. There you are. I can't wait to share my joy with you. What did you want to tell me? Remember how I told you about Desna leading me onto the path of redemption? I was trying to mock her by corrupting the dreams of mortals, and the great dreamer couldn't tolerate that. She ruined my game and made me spend what seemed like a whole eternity in her realm. I had a lot of time to reflect on my past misdeeds. When the goddess saw that I had repented, she decided to let me go. I still vividly remember her parting words. And what do you dream about? This riddle weighed on my mind for many years. Demons do not dream when they sleep. We don't have dreams at all. We have desires, and we act on those desires no matter the cost. How was I supposed to find something to dream about? I've been observing the mortals, trying to understand how it all works. And finally, she takes a deep breath, kneels joyfully at the top of her lungs, startling every visitor and earning puzzled looks. I had my very own dream. So many years of hard work. I almost gave up at one point, but here it is. A dream. A real dream of my very own. I want to show it to you. You don't mind, do you? Arueshalae offers you her hand. Come, I'll take you to my dream. I can't wait for you to see it. Give Arueshalae your hand. Take me to your dream. The succubus reaches for your hand with her burning fingers, and the world around you fades as you're carried somewhere far away. So do succubi inherently have the ability to share their dreams with other people? I don't think that's ever explained. It is cool and quiet in Arueshalae's dream. The ground is firm beneath your feet, and thin mist curls along the surface. In the soft eerie light emanating from invisible stars you see nothing. As you look around, you see nothing and no one except for you and Arueshalae. Nevertheless, the succubus is beaming with joy. There it is, an actual dream, my very first one. Is this what mortals see every night? Does it look like your dreams? What do you think? Well, why is this place so empty? Empty? I don't know. This is my first dream ever. I don't know what it should be like here. Arueshalae looks around. Her smile fades a bit. So, did she not invade the Desna's dream? She should know what the dream looks like. Arueshalae looks around. Her smile fades a bit. There's nothing to see here right now. Perhaps I was so keen on the idea of having a dream that made all my other wishes and urges too pale in comparison. Now I have to learn how to dream properly. Arueshalae catches your eye, cocking her head to the side. Tell me, what do you dream about? Victory. Yes, the war's still going on. We must win it, of course. Let's dream of our victory together. Suddenly, a pile of dead demons appears before you as if by magic. Look, look. Arueshalae laughs and claps her hands. Now I have a dream as well. And it's not just something I made up. It's so wonderful sharing a dream with you. Do you like your newfound dreams? They're the most beautiful thing in the world. This world is mine, and mine only. It's a bit empty right now, but I'm learning fast. I am happy to share this dream with you. I'm sorry, that's a romantic option. A subtle blush touches the demon's pale skin. Mortals have so many different feelings. Friendship, loyalty, sympathy, even love. They're also mysterious and beautiful. One can't truly learn anything about them alone. And who would dare share their heart's desires with a predator from the abyss who is unable to reciprocate? Do not lose hope. One day you will find someone to teach you how to feel. Thank you. It is hard for me to imagine right now, but I still can hope. Do you mind me taking a quick look around your dream? Of course. Feel free to do whatever you like. That's why I brought you here after all. The dead demons are staring at you with their dull, glazed eyes.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
My dream. My very own dream. Arueshalae takes another look around, full of pride and pleasure. I don't even want to wake up from it. Now I understand why mortals compare all the best things in their lives to dreams. Let's go excuse me. Let's go back to the material plane. Let's go. Arueshalae touches your hand, and the dream world begins to fade away. You open your eyes. It seems that no time passed in the real world while you're in Arueshalae's dreams. So, that was my dream. I'm happy I was able to show it to you. Arueshalae looks at you shyly. It is kind of empty right now, but I know how to remedy that. I need to keep learning from mortals, following their footsteps until I figure out how to forge my own path. Naturally, I won't even think about breaking into someone else's dream, as a goddess surely wouldn't forgive that. Perhaps I should ask the people of the city. What if they won't talk to me at all? The succubus seems lost in her thoughts for a moment. Then she smiles at you again. Is there a chance you could help me once more? Ask the city's people what they dream about. They're more likely to open up to you than to me, and I'll just follow you silently. They won't even notice me listening in. May I visit your dream again? I'd be more than happy to show it to you, when there's something to actually show. Please talk to the city's people about their dreams, so that I have something to put into my own. I think it's a little odd that she's in the tavern, just out in the open. Maybe back here. I don't know, I feel like because she is a demon and I guess it's a little shadowed over here. Yes, we need to talk to all of these people about their dreams. Was he not part of it? A fine nods to you, dignity, but he doesn't move from where he is sitting on the counter. Welcome, Commander. I have a question for you, one that might seem strange, but as a commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? Pi doesn't seem at all surprised by the question. Well-being, prosperity, and dwarven whiskey. Once had a taste of the stuff they distilled under the mountains. Since then, I've dreamed of getting a still like the ones they use. But they're secretive, and don't share their inventions. A pity. The spelling of whiskey actually determines where it's from. So if it doesn't have the E between the K and the Y, it's from not the US, so what, Scotland, Canada. Where else do they distill whiskey at? Japan or something. But if it has the E, it's from the US, Ireland. I think that's it. I have to go. So long. I come again. You'll always be welcome here. Pi nods and immerses himself in his calculations once more. Alright, so that's one down. So it's not companions, it's just the important NPCs. The quest can obviously change depending on which NPCs are available, because it's not guaranteed that Anura would be available to talk to at this stage of the game. Or Holroon. I think that's the only ones that we potentially not have available.
Follow if you dare.
Fine day to you, Commander. After greeting you loudly, the Tiefling looks around cautiously and continues in a whisper. Tell me, is it true that Iomedae herself made you her chosen one? I ask because there are rumors in the army. I've been offered a tidy sum to procure a few of your nail clippings. Some believe they heal all disease. It's up to you, of course. If you want to make some money, what do you say? I have a question for you. One that might seem strange, but as a commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? When I get rich, I'll retire. I go to Taldor and buy a villa. Why should I say villa? By the sea from some broke noble. Maybe even buy their title. I'll surround myself with such luxuries that even ancient Taldan emperors will envy me from the afterlife. I have a pipe organ in my dining room and have it played while I dine. Oh, and harps. And bells. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice movement, but nothing else. Arueshalae has disguised herself very well to overhear the dreams of the townspeople while remaining unnoticed. I wish there was another option for this. I hate leaving the dialogue unexplored. Goodbye. Come again. I think it gives you like 150 gold or something. It's not a whole lot. I'm listening, Knight Commander. I have a question for you. One that might seem strange, but as the commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? I'm well past my prime. I've seen far too much death to be afraid of dying myself. But I don't want to get old. However, if one has enough money, one can bribe time itself. Take Queen Galfrey. I wish I could afford the magic potion she has been using to stay young for over a century. Char looks old and shriveled. His gray hair seems to have become even thinner. He looks at you lost and smiles sadly, as if out of habit. Yes? I have a question for you. One that might seem strange, but as a commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? Sighing heavily, the old man's gaze looks over your head into the distance. So many young men and women have laid down their lives in this war. They came here, young and fearless, just to wind up dead. Bringing them all back to life. That's my dream. Greetings. The old Inquisitor stares at you with obsequious fervor, almost like he's looking at Queen Galfrey herself. I have a question for you, one that might seem strange, but as a commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? What do I dream of? I suppose I can only be one answer. I dream of seeing every darn cultist burn on a pyre. Every last one of them. Alright, who's next? Hi, Lord. It is good to see you. What can I do for you? Would you like to renew your forces with excellent fighters? I have a question for you. One that might seem strange, but as a commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? I'd give everything away to see my lovely little girl Lori again, one last time.
I do what I must.
Good old Hylor. Alright, Nura's in the prison, so that's close by.
Move.
I'm trying to remember where Nistra was, but that's their replacement for Claim. Or Climb. Not sure how to say his name. Klaem. He died in Act 1 because I failed 2 checks.
I'm gone.
But it's cool to see him and how he differs from Nistra. Nura bares her teeth like a cornered rat. Come to gloat. I have a question for you. One that may seem strange, but as the commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? Hope a swarm of Escavors takes over Dresden and feasts on your bones.
We do it my way.
Oh, it was nice talking to you. My storyteller is up here. Arsino is over here. I don't think that... Anistra is also towards Arsino. Then Erebeth and Nevia are inside. Okay, so we're still doing it in order. fact, we'll talk to her right now. Hail. How's Mimir's trial going? The Queen took pity on the lunatic, pardoned her, and sent her to be treated. Not to disrespect Her Majesty's decision, but I think it was too lenient for a deserter. Healthy or not, her punishment should have served as an example to anyone who would ever consider abandoning their post. I have a question for you. One that might seem strange, but as a commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? I have no time for dreaming, Commander. There's a war on. But I suppose... The woman pensively taps her chin. There are several experiments I've always wanted to conduct on plants from the First World. I've heard that they possess unusual properties, but obtaining such plants is difficult, as you can imagine. I have to go. I am, as always, at your service, Commander.
I'm off.
How can I help you? I have a question for you. One that might seem strange, but as the Commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? That's a rather strange question indeed, but if it's an order, I will answer. There's a saying, one can't win a war and keep their gloves white, yes? I do understand that there isn't much time and energy left for landscaping, when you're fighting hordes of demons to death every day, but... Abadar knows how I'd love to see Dresden neat and tidy for just one day. No missing cobbles in the street, everything sparkling clean, flower beds blooming, all the lawns trimmed. Glory and order instead of all this filth. Alright, that should just be the storyteller, Arsino, and... Irabeth and Anevia. Lineup whispers something under his breath. Hearing your steps, he turns to you slowly. Greetings, Donald. Have you brought me a new story? I have a question for you. One that might seem strange, but as the commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? Oh, I haven't been surprised by a strange question for a long time. Especially not when beside you, I hear the weightless tread of a succubus who has stepped onto the path of redemption. No wonder she wants to know more about mortals and their dreams. Perhaps my dream will disappoint you, child. And still I will answer. I have to admit, I suffer from insomnia. Every night, as soon as I lie down, the ghosts of those who are remembered and those who are forgotten stand around my bed. The stories I have gathered swarm in my head. My mattress becomes hard like stone, my pillow ice cold. Maybe if I had a softer bed, I would fall asleep quicker. Although I suppose it's not about the bed. Yeah, I've probably mentioned this before, but I don't care how they expanded the storyteller's story. I liked him kind of as a just a witness to the player's events across all the Outcat games. But now he's got a background, he's been added to the narrative, and in fact he plays a pretty major role in the narrative of this game. Indirectly. Airbeth salutes you with sincere respect. Good afternoon, Commander. What can I do for you? I have a question for you. One that might seem strange, but as the Commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? I don't keep secrets from you, Commander. I used to think reclaiming Dresden was a hopeless dream, but now thanks to you, even winning this war seems possible. Still, the victory is our common cause, the dream of the entire Crusade forces. My personal dream is more modest. Putting an end to Baphomet's Templars once and for all. Prevent them from invading our ranks and poison the minds of our warriors with their deceit. Rearmament is another thing we do well to pursue. Our armor falls into disrepair at an alarming rate, and our warriors' blades are barely sharp enough to pierce the skin of the weakest demons. I understand that Mendev's coffers aren't bottomless, but if we can't order ready-made weapons, I'd be glad to get half a ton of cold iron. Wait, are we still dreaming? A ton of adamantine then, or two. That'd be enough for... The paladin is busy doing the calculations. You can barely discern a whisper. The Templars, the weapons, adamantine. So many wishes at once. Look who it is. Hi. During the fight in the Ivory Sanctum, one of the cultists escaped. Her name is Anidra. Do you know where I can find her? I got no idea, and no reports either. Although when you think about it, where do you expect one of Baphomet's cultists to hide? I bet anything she's hiding somewhere right under our noses. Besides, those demon-worshipping creeps just love desecrating holy sites. I'd search for her at a nearby shrine if I were you. That's right, we still have that we can do. So next episode we can do that and go to Murky Grotto to stock up on meal supplies. I have a question for you. One that might seem strange, but as a commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? What else could I desire when I have my Beth? Anavia thinks for a moment, smiling, and looks over your shoulder and gives you a cheeky wink. Arueshalae, quit hiding. You put the commander up to this, didn't you? Feeling shy, are we? Fine. Act like I never saw you. So, Commander. War's no place to be thinking about wants. Needs, yes, not desires. When the war's over, you mean? You'll have a chance to think about something other than just surviving. To learn something other than fighting. You know, when I was really little, I'd always hang around the kitchen whenever the cook was getting the fresh bread out of the oven. Big steaming loaves that smelled so good. Maybe it's stupid, but I keep thinking, when the war's over, I'm going to build a big stone oven in my house. Learn how to bake bread just like that. Well, that should be everybody. So back to the tavern. I saved this place for last. One, because I think it's the furthest away. Well, debatably. About the same distance. But now we can just travel back to the tavern.
I do what I must.
Arueshalae is observing the tavern visitors inquisitively from the table in the farthest corner. Mortals. I still have so much to learn from them. Ask some of the city's people about their dreams. Is this enough for you? Yes. You can't even imagine how many new dreams I have in there now. Let's go. I want to show you everything I've got. The succubus once again takes you by the hand to bring you to the dream realm. I guess it could be an inherent ability of Desnan worshippers. Arueshalae's dream is no longer empty. You arrive to discover an avalanche of voices, scents, and images. The smell of Anevia's fresh bread intertwines with the stench of the Templar's fresh blood from her wife's dream. The bells and harp strings produce the sweet melodies the one-eyed devil wished for. The storyteller's luxurious bed makes your eyelids heavy, and the trim lawn on which it stands would have filled Arsino's heart with utter joy. You see how many different things are in here now, Now I too can dream like any mortal. But none of these dreams are your own. What's the point in collecting other people's reveries? How did it be so harsh? It's my first dream ever. It's a miracle I am able to have one at all. I never have collected all these dreams without you. Would you like to take a closer look? Feel free to explore my dreams, and do tell me if they look like things the mortals would... like the things mortals dream about. Maybe you'll give me some hints on how to make them better. I already saw that. An intangible gust of wind ruffles the mysterious plants of the realm of the Fae. The pavement is not merely swept clean, it is thoroughly washed with soap. The lawn is trimmed so neatly that not a single blade of grass sticks out. The soft bed is tempting you to have a little rest.
I'm gone.
The musical instruments look like they are ready to start playing all by themselves. The faces of the burning cultists are distorted with pain and suffering. The freshly baked bread gives off a breathtakingly savory smell. Rejuvenation potion glitters like a tiny sun trapped in a bottle. Can't even see because of the marker there.
We do it my way.
This magic weapon was enchanted to eradicate demons. Equipped with this, your soldiers would have carved through the enemy ranks like a hot knife through butter. We're alive. Praise the good gods, once again we're alive. This carriage is full of sparkling adamantine ore. Whoever killed these Templars, they did it cleanly without unnecessary violence. The demonic insects are still screeching their delirious hymn to the abyss. Amber-colored liquid with a bewildering aroma is dripping steadily from the pipe of the pot still. Daddy, I'm here. I'm alive. Gosh, man, Hylar's quest is so frickin' sad.
Follow if you
And this
dare.
mysterious character. Arueshalae, a venomous butterfly. Wait, be careful, Donald. Where are you, my darling? You used to be as happy as a canopy of stars. Leave me alone, go away. Let me have a taste of your sweetest venom one last time. You open your eyes to find Arueshalae looking at you wide-eyed. The demon is breathing heavily, droplets of sweat glitter on her pale face. She does not notice right away that she is squeezing your palm with her delicate, burning fingers. But when she does, she turns red and jerks her hand back instantly. I'm sorry. You weren't supposed to see that. I didn't want you to. I didn't even want to see that myself. Whoops. Who was that? An old friend from days long, long gone. That Shadow. I wanted to erase him from my memory once and for all. The nickname he gave me, Venomous Butterfly, was the last thing I ever wanted to hear again. I tried to forget about all that, and I almost succeeded. And I was haunting my newfound dreams. Why? Everything was going so well. Arueshalae shakes her head. It's supposed to be what mortals call nightmares, right? I guess this is another confirmation that I'm now fully exploring the dream world. Will I be brave enough to enter it again, knowing that he's waiting for me there? There's so many things I still have to learn. Mortals usually find ways to deal with their nightmares, and so will I. Thank you for your help, and I'm sorry that you had to watch that awful spectacle unfold. The succubus gets to her feet. Now please excuse me. Take some time alone to think about everything I've just seen. Oh, that's right, this isn't her normal place to stand. That's why I thought it was so weird.
I'm off.
She stands over there next to the temple. We should probably follow up with her real quick. Make sure this quest is done before we proceed.
My skills are absolute.
Arueshalae looks at you and smiles sadly, without saying a word. I'm sorry that your dream turned into a nightmare. Don't be sorry for me. It's all part of my journey, and it would be very naive to imagine my path to redemption as a sequence of pleasant dreams only. I've already described my countless evil deeds to you. Mortals suffer from nightmares born of their past, and I'm glad that I had a chance to experience them as well. That shadow from your dream, who was that? Please don't ask. I don't want to be reminded of it. I knew him in the past. I was hoping that he would never reappear in my life. We both caused each other a lot of pain. Please, don't make me relive it all again. Why did the shadow in your dream call you their venomous butterfly? Arueshalae doesn't look you in the eye. I poisoned him. My lies, my capriciousness, my temptation. No, I can't. Let's talk about something else. I'm sorry, but I don't want to remember who I used to be, but what I used to do to others. Gosh. All right. Well, she'll have to confront her past eventually anyway, so we'll deal with it when it comes.
I'll take care of it.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we're gonna go to the Murky Grotto and buy some stuff, and then go to... oh, what's it called? Temple of the Good Hunt. And go from there. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.